All right, welcome back, everybody. So, yesterday, actually, a day before, I think, I received the new shop toy in the mail. This is the Monport 40 watt CO2 laser. Uh, couldn't remember if I got the air assist with it or not, but it did come with air assist. I'm not sure how good of an air pump it has, but I'll figure that out as soon as I actually figure out what that's all good for. So, here's me just unboxing it. There you go. The whole reason I bought this for the shop, and it's going to live in the background there on that workbench, which you'll see it go onto. There you go. I built that for it. The whole point to buying this um, was there's plenty of projects I do with the 3D printer. I can see that there would be a lot of things that would be nice to laser engrave and or cut. So this seemed like a good entry level into doing some of that. Later on the airplane build, I will be using this to make my own custom laser etched switch panels and things like that. So there's a shot at the laser tube. Those lines you saw back there are the water cooling lines for the laser tube. Now this unit was supposed to come with a chiller from Monport, but I guess the chiller is on back order for an undetermined amount of time. Here in a little bit, you'll see me doing a mod for a homemade style chiller to use in the meantime. Right now, I'm taking off the little smoke extraction duct there, and you can see the black one that I'm about to put in is one that I 3D printed. While I was waiting for this thing to show up, I obviously did some research on mods and changes people do for these, and one of the mods I found is this more compact air extraction duct, so I 3D printed it. Just gives you a little bit more room inside the work area. Now I'm just digging out some hardware so I can mount this thing. It's a nice thing about having tools that can make other tools. Gives you lots and lots of options. So it's a little bit shorter, tucks up back in there a little bit nicer. I think it'll be easier for getting the plate in and out of there. Right now that build plate or whatever you want to call it that you set your workpieces on is just sitting on some standoffs aside from the little center part that you can pull out easily. More than likely I'm going to remove that altogether and do what everybody else has done and put a little scientific scissor jack in there so you can adjust the height of your workpiece, because it's critical to get the focus length just right on the laser so it can do its job. And right now with the table that's in there, it's pretty much one height set for very thin material. Not really going to be conducive for doing a lot of different things. So here you see the chiller mod. I had an old countertop ice maker. You can get these off of Amazon for, I think I've seen them as cheap as like $60. But the plan, and I didn't come up with this on my own, I've seen this on other channels, is you take the pump for the water cooler, and instead of putting it in a 5-gallon bucket, I'm going to drop it down in the water reservoir of the ice maker, fill it with distilled water, have the feed and cooling lines going in there, and then you just turn the ice maker on and it slowly starts chilling the water. Once the laser's on and running and getting hot, it kind of self-regulates. There's a temperature gauge on the top of the laser, tells you what the water temperature is. So I think this is going to work for now. If and when I finally get the chiller that's supposed to come with the laser, I'll do a comparison, I guess, and see which one works better. Mind you, I've never used a laser cutter engraver before, so this is all new to me. I'm getting this all set up and just playing with it. I know I need to do some test patterns and tweak settings and stuff like that, but for right now I'm just kind of having some fun with it. So here's the very first test piece, which was some little cheap door hanger I bought at Dollar General. And the first couple passes didn't work out so well because turns out, yeah, had the speed way too high. Laser didn't have a chance to burn anything. Trial and error, slowly figuring it out. And there you can see I finally got it to start burning. And then the last test piece I did, which didn't come out perfect either, but seemed a fitting piece for the channel here. Anyhow, you might see this thing in use once in a while. Definitely going to use it on the airplane build. Going to use it to do some other hobby stuff around the house. Just more tools, always better. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this short little video. Here's the final product of what's in there right now. And stay tuned, more build videos are coming. I will see you all in the next one.